everybody, welcome back to my channel. There are a bunch of new people on here, so let me introduce myself real quick. I am Renee. I'm a fiber artist. I am a wife and a mom first. I have 5 grown children, and my husband and I live on 5 acres. We have chickens and Angora rabbits and Angora goats and a couple dogs and a cat thrown in. So that's who we are. I am a knitter, crocheter, spinner, all things fibery, and I'm also a Spinolution wheel dealer. So if you are looking for awesome spinning wheels, you could contact me. I'd be glad to help you with that. So those are the quick introductions of who I am. Welcome to all of you. I'm so glad you're here. Today we are I'm hopping on to chat about just a few things. Today's just gonna be a chat. I'm gonna show you a few things I have and talk about a couple things coming up. I made notes, so we're real official today. So let's jump into this. First, I wanted to show you, I've already shown one of these books. Let's see. I showed this book on my Instagram, and I haven't made it to this book yet. I have a long list of things to do this year on my goals, and reading and educating myself is one of those things. And so I purchased this book this year. It has been in my Amazon cart forever. And one thing I know, I have been doing Angora rabbits for almost 20 years now, and spinning, both drop spindle and wheel spinning, and I am still learning. I don't think you ever can't not learn with things like this. And so I am trying to do a little bit better with educating myself this year on things that I don't know. What that looks like right now, I'm not sure. I am not a show person, and I don't know that I'll ever be one. In all honesty, I enjoy teaching people and educating people on how to spin and how to use yarn, or how to use the fiber, mainly from our rabbits, but I also spin other things. I support other small farms, and so you kind of get a mix of that here. But my true passion started with the Angora rabbits, and so this year I am hoping to do some learning on color genetics and how that all works. That's one of those scientific side of this that I am not a technical spinner. I am not a technical person in anything. I'm sort of the artsy fartsy side of things, and so I am going to push myself to learn some of that. So I purchased this book this year, and I will be going through this. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that. I have a couple books here that I want to talk about, but 2 of them are specifically on Angoras. And I had posted this one, and then everyone mentioned another book, which I've seen over the years. This is an older book, and I've never purchased it. And so I went ahead and got this one also. Everyone mentioned this on this post, and I went to look at it again, and it was $150 for this book. And I'm like, there is just no way I'm spending $150 on a book. I know it's an excellent book, so what I did was I went in and found it used. I got it for $20 or $25. It's not in great shape, but that's okay. I'm going to use it. She's marked some stuff in here, which is what I'm hoping to do too. I just wanted to have the book to have it. It didn't need to be brand new. I'm going to use it like a workbook, and I'm excited to jump into both of these. I haven't decided. I will probably end up going through these and researching these, and I don't know when that will be. But I will probably do a separate video on both of these together and talk about some of the stuff in these and what I found helpful and useful, and is it worth the money. This one was not cheap either. Simply because I think they're both out of print now. I might be wrong on this one, but this one is out of print, I believe. And so that's why it's so expensive. Although $150 for it, these are both thin books. It seems ridiculous. I don't know how that works. So we're going to go through these, and that's my my one goal for this year is to get more knowledge on the technical side of spinning. And again, I've been doing this for a really long time, and I have a preference. I love the look of homespun. I am not. I can be a very consistent spinner when I want to be, but I just enjoy. I have a passion for spinning, and so I love the look of homespun yarns. I love the look of you know, the poofs here and there, or you know, whatever. That's what I like, and that's how I like to spin. And so I am hoping to gain more knowledge through these books on my Angora spinning so that I can share those with you. So that's 2 of the books. The other book I got, and I got this, we're actually going to talk about why I got this here in just a second, but this one was one that I got to do a book group with, and it's called Fers Shed, Growing a Movement of Farmers, Fashion Activists, and Makers for a New Textile Economy, which you guys know I am also passionate about that. I'm passionate about natural fibers. I am passionate about teaching people the right way to do things and what is or isn't happening in the world of fiber animals, whether that be rabbits or whatever. And so I'm excited to jump into this book. It's right in my wheelhouse, and so I'll be doing this with a group. So I want to get this one started first because I believe, I have to go back and look on the Facebook page, but I believe this group is heading that way to starting. And they may have already started and I missed it this week. But I did get this one. And so again, I enjoy educating and teaching people about Angora rabbits, and everyone knows, and I've talked about this plenty of times on this channel, there are people out there that don't understand the ins and outs of farming, don't understand the ins and outs of taking care of animals, and a lot of those people only see one side of what's going on and don't look at we people who are doing it correctly and doing it humanely. And so I get a lot of flack on that. I have people just really angry that I'm using rabbits and even goats, and I've talked back and forth with some of you out there on some of the comments here and on Instagram and Facebook. And I think it doesn't matter whether it's an Angora rabbit or a sheep. People take flack from people who think it's just cruel to shear animals and use their fiber for yarn and things like that. And that just is mind-boggling to me. I have had, just recently, I've had a couple arguments with people telling me that my goats aren't goats, that they're sheep. And I don't understand people's boldness today, I guess. So I've literally argued with people that I don't own goats, I own sheep. So let me reassure you all out there, I have registered colored Angora goats. They are not sheep, they are goats. And so it's just funny to me that, and they will argue with you till no end. And so, I've had that on my YouTube channel lately, and I'm just leaving the comments at this point. Some of you out there are dealing with some of those commenters, saying things to them, and that's fine. You know, if they want to come on and watch my stuff and comment, that's all good for me, because I get, I win for that. But I'm just not engaging as much as I was, because I think it's, the more my channel and stuff gets out there and people see what I do, the more I'm going to have comments like that. But it just befuddles me when I'm arguing with people about whether or not I own goats. So I am looking forward to this book and jumping into it. And hopefully we'll be jumping into it this week, along with the other stack of books that I have going on. So let's talk about why I got this book. There is a new... I guess a group on Facebook, and it is, if you look up on Facebook, it's called the Angora Fiber Marketplace, and that is run by, I believe her name is pronounced, and if I get this wrong, I'm sorry, Shanae and I'm not going to attempt her last name, but she has a very unique name. She's running that, and she's doing a fantastic job of getting the word out there. There are lots of us connecting on there. There are buyers looking for yarn and fiber. There are people selling. There are people with lots of knowledge. And so if you have any questions about your Angora rabbits, head over to the Facebook page. Again, it's called Angora Fiber Marketplace. And she's actually the one who is doing this book group right now with Fers Shed. And so it's on the page there. And so she has great plans for that page to grow even bigger than where she has it right now. She wants to do some stuff with linking the YouTube videos in, not just for me, but for other people also. And so it is just a vast amount of knowledge in that group right now. And it just started, I think she just started that here in the last couple of weeks. And so head on over to Facebook and look that one up and join that. And then you could get in on the book club if you're interested in doing that also. So that's one of the other things I want to talk about today was that. But also there is another new thing. I had hinted at it last week that I was going to be involved in some exciting projects coming up. The Angora Fiber Marketplace was one of them, and I am on there quite often. I'm trying to be active on there. Facebook is not my favorite beast in the social media world, but I am trying to keep up with the questions and stuff coming in because I can help with that. So the other thing that is open and happening right now, I am going to be part of the Angora Artisan Academy. And this just launched this week. It is brand spanking new. I have been in contact with Tammy, who is the mastermind behind this whole thing. And I believe the website is open. So I'll put all the links below, but it's Angora Artisan Academy. And this is going to be an online subscription-based site with a ton of information. Again, Tammy has pulled in all of these people that have knowledge in some way, shape, or form, whether it be showmanship, selling your fiber, raising the rabbits, color genetics. She has that's going to be the first big group I believe that she's doing is a color genetics panel. And there are going to be videos, classes, all kinds of stuff. And I'm really super excited to be a part of this. It's launched, and like I said, I believe you can get on the website now, but it's going to be beta testing for the next few months here. And so if you would like to be a part of that, get on the website, and I believe there's an area where you could go in to do that. She's going to have, I think, 20 to 25 beta testers, if I remember right. Actually, I have the sheet here. So there will be coaches on this whole site that will be there to help people and to teach. And she is looking for 25 members to be beta testers for this subscription-based website. It's going to be, the typical membership is $15 a month. The beta testing membership is $10 a month. And that's, I think that's a lifetime. You will receive that $10 a month for a lifetime as long as you stay in it. And there'll be different options for payment. And then once she gets her first 25, I'm sorry, I'm reading this because I want to make sure I have all the information right. Once she has her first 25 beta members, the membership will shut down for a 3-month period. We're going to test run everything, make sure it's all working, and get feedback. And so I don't know if she has her 25 members yet. You'd have to go over into the website and check it out. So again, there's going to be coaches on there providing support, answering questions. There's going to be question and answers sessions for certain things. Like I said, right now they're doing a color genetics panel, which I'm excited about because you guys know, like I said earlier, I know very little about color genetics and I would like to learn. And so I'm looking forward to that one. there are going to be different people that supply, like I will have some of my stuff on there that you can purchase. And so there's going to be lots of stuff on this once it gets up and running. So again, I'm going to put the links to both Tammy's Angora Artisan Academy, which is the online subscription-based school. Essentially, it's going to have all the information that you need for Angoras, and it'll cover it will cover all the Angoras: satin, German giant, French, English, all of them will be on there. And then with Shanae's Angora Fiber Marketplace on Facebook. So go look up both of those. I will put the links down below in the description box. So last two things I want to talk about. Don't forget, January 31st is the end of the giveaway on my Instagram and here at the channel. So if you go to the Instagram and look up the post, it gives you all the information that you need to do to follow and to get your name put in for the drawing. And it shows you all the stuff you're going to win. I have a mug, a bag, and some gift cards with both Angora rabbits and Angora goats on them. And so go check out that post on Instagram and then do the things you need to do to get your name put in there. I'll be doing the drawing on January 31st. I will not comment in where you're putting your name and stuff. I've already had problems with that. The first 12 hours that I put it out there, I got scammed. And so I'm going to do a separate video with the winner and doing the drawing, and so you will know that you won, and you'll have to contact me through email. So don't fall into the scams. They're really bad right now. Make sure it makes sense what you're seeing, and so I won't comment on any, especially if you see what happened was all these people did their thing and put their comments in there, and then the scammers went in and told every single one of those people that had done it the first 12 hours that they won. And so make sure on any of these giveaways that you're seeing on Instagram or Facebook right now that you're reading the instructions. And typically, like with mine, it doesn't end until January 31st. And so follow the dates and make sure that you're not getting caught up into that, because it's really bad. And then the last thing I want to mention today is I will be at the Homesteaders Conference, the Mitten Homesteaders Conference here in Michigan. It's the first one. I will be speaking on small acreage fiber animals. It is in Lake Odessa, Michigan. I'm going to put a link to that. I think you can still sign up for that and get information. There's going to be a lot of speakers there. So if you're, and it's beyond just fiber. So if you're interested in any homesteading things, they've pretty much touched all the bases with their speakers this year, so I'm really excited about that. I will have a booth there with all of my yarns and fibers and all the things. So if you're in mid-Michigan or in the Michigan area and want to go to that, check the link below, to go sign up for that or look into that. So I think that's all I wanted to cover with you guys today. I'm actually double filming today, so I'm going to stop this video and start up another one for Sunday, and we're going to be talking about how to sell Angora fiber and what we spinners would be looking for if we're purchasing fiber. So I'm going to get that filmed today and get it all done and ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that like button down below, and if you don't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments or questions, please put them down below. I'm always willing to answer or help if I can. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We are getting slammed with another storm here before the warm weather moves into Michigan. So I hope you guys, it is warmer here, which I'm so thankful for. So I hope, it looks like everything's kind of evening out again with temperature wise. So I hope you guys are staying warm, and I hope you get to create something today. Have a great day.